Welcome to Ramblings and Randomness.
With Roth and Romelio. I'm Romelio.
You are?
I am. He's Roth.
I'm Roth.
And today we will be fan casting. Bam, bam, bam. We will be doing fan casting for MCU Fantastic Four. We're really struggling with what we're going to talk about, and this one literally came out of left field. But I think it's going to be fun, especially because I know ours are a lot different. And we get to argue.
I don't know if we get to argue.
Oh, we going to argue.
I'm not going to argue.
Yeah, he's going to argue.
I might argue.
Watch. So, you want to go first?
So, qualifications that we weren't fully sticking by, but we were trying to keep close. Well, one, we were fully sticking by, can't cast someone who's already been in the MCU.
No.
And then besides that, we were trying to, in our head, our goal for Thing, Mr. Fantastic, and Dr. Doom was around late 30s, early 40s was sort of our ballpark. Sue Storm was late 20s, early 30s, and Johnny Storm was like early to mid 20s was what we were shooting for with our ideas of the age range we were trying to play for. I don't think we should do the whole thing back and forth. I think we should pick
character
one.
At a time?
Yeah,
Agreed.
Character at a time.
I picked two characters for all mine, or two actors for all mine, just because I like to have backups.
I picked two for a couple of them, but I'm also really bad. I had to steal one of his because I don't watch anything with 20-year-olds in it right now.
I do.
So I was like, I have no idea who's going to be Johnny Storm.
Relive that youth.
Everybody I keep trying to think is like, oh, this guy will be good. He's like 32.
Alright, so we'll do it this way. Buddha, you tell us a character, and we'll do that character.
And besides the Fantastic Four and Doctor Doom, we also were casting Galactus, Silver Surfer, and Mole Man.
Mole Man!
Mole Man!
Which, and to me, that was a comedy casting. So,
Yeah.
So, alright, boo, what we doing?
Well, should obviously just start with Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic. Alright, you cheated.
I did cheat. No, I didn't.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
It's paper route.
1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Every time. Every time. All right. Who goes first?
I'll go first.
Have at it, sir.
Mr. Fantastic, James McAvoy.
I can see it. I don't think he'll do it. And not because I think he won't do it because he's more committed to being Xavier, and now that he's done with that, I don't think he'll delve back into comic books again. But let's say
If the money's right,
yeah, money does
again,
talk.
this is just dream fan casting. Not saying they'll actually do it, but I was trying to think of someone in the age range who can pull off coming across as that smart, and we can't do like Cumberbatch because he's already Doctor Strange, but I think he could pull it off. But trying to think of someone, and he has to spout and come off as really smart as Xavier, and I think he has the look, especially in the photo I looked on his profile when he had the goatee. Like, if you shave the he has that shaggy look they've sometimes given Fantastic when he's been busy working. That I think he works really. You just give him the little gray sideburns.
I like John McAvoy. I think he's a great actor.
James,
not John. I don't want to say John. James McAvoy.
Who's yours?
Oh, mine is, you see this? Y'all see, hold on, pause. Y'all see this? That's what kids do to you. He wrote on an iPad with a fancy stylus. I wrote on an envelope.
And a keyboard.
And a keyboard. But then, to be fair, like, I have a laptop I could have used, but I didn't bring it. So, there's that.
I gave you.
Yes, true. Yeah.
Well, my mom.
Yeah, your mom. She's awesome. Alright, so my read is probably the number one going around from fans themselves right now. John Krasinski. Somebody did that mock-up of him in the uniform, and he has that look. And he comes off kind of nerdy. Like, no matter how tough John Krasinski gets, no matter how many badass roles he does.
Chuck. That whole series.
That's not
John Krasinski.
That's not Krasinski.
No, that's Shazam.
Oh, that is John Krasinski.
No, that's what's his name?
I'm thinking of someone entirely different. Then.
Yeah.
Because John Krasinski's in the Tom Clancy show now.
Yeah, he plays
what's
Ryan something.
Jack Ryan.
Jack Ryan. Yeah. But if for some reason my second choice, and he's on my list several times as several different characters, because I love this guy, Derek Thieler. The only thing I know him from is Baby Daddy. He plays a hockey player, and he's kind of a dumbass. But I think, given the chance, that I think he could pull off Fantastic.
Wait, the guy you gave me
Yeah.
for my other choice, you're saying should be Mr. Fantastic?
He's my second choice. I would rather
We're not going with his second choice.
Not at all. I'd rather see him as someone else on my list, but I think that he could pull off Reed. I'd rather see John Krasinski as Reed, though. So, for Roth, his Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, is James McAvoy.
Yep.
And for myself, John Krasinski. Buddha, who's up?
Buddha, who do you like from those two choices?
John Krasinski.
Okay.
Boom! Male 1, Roth 0.
Alright, so next person.
His wife, I guess?
Susan Storm, the Invisible Woman. Who goes first? You?
You, I went first on the last one.
Okay, so again, I got two. My first choice is, and it's probably gonna make a lot of people mad, Journey Smollett. Journey Smollett, not Jussie, his big sister, Journey. I used to watch her in everything when I was a kid. She was in everything.
Who?
Journey, J-U-R-N-E.
J-U-R-N-E. She is very pretty.
And she can act. She's been acting since she was like 4. If any of you all remember Michelle Tanner's best friend from Full House, that was Journey Smollett. Journey Smollett Bell now. She is married. Phenomenal actress. She's great. I think she would pull it off. She can pull off, to me, Sue Storm has to be able to pull off intelligent and, what's the word? Sue Storm has to be able to pull off intelligent and loving.
Motherly.
Yes. And like encouraging. She has to be encouraging. And I think
protective of her family.
right. And for those of you who are against altering the specs of the character from the comics, that's a nice way of saying it, I will go with Margot Robbie. For obvious reason. I mean, she has the look.
She doesn't come across as motherly enough.
Which is why she's my second choice.
Yeah. I'll go with my second choice first, just to get her out there. But mine is, and again, it's similar to yours. I don't think she comes off as quite motherly enough, but Daisy Ridley.
Oh yeah. See, to me, she go. See, immediately when you said Daisy Ridley and I realized who it was, I was like, oh, it's like my little chum. Like, so.
But my number one is someone who we've learned is very protective of her family. Emilia Clarke.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh, he's talking about Danny. While she comes off very motherly, to me she comes off kind of
Kind of what?
I'm not gonna say dumb, but what's the word? Like,
You can only look as smart as the writing will allow you to.
you're right. You're right. And she is a phenomenal actress. I'll give you that. So I would like to see that, but
I will say, we've had this discussion before when the last horrible Fantastic Four movie came out that I guess I can't really judge because I never went to watch it. But
I watched it at home. I wish I didn't.
But on the changing the specs of a character for this story, I feel if you change the specs of Invisible Woman, you need to change the specs of her brother.
Who's
Human
he talking
Torch.
to, y'all? Who's he talking to? I'm leaps
Didn't
and
they
bounds.
not
beyond.
do that?
They did not do that.
They did not
Yeah.
do that, and then they had to. They weren't the same characters.
Right.
That's my problem. Is that in the comics they're brother sister. If you change them to be brother half sister or something, it's changing the characters, and you might as well be adapting a different story. So I don't care about skin tone in this instance, but you need to keep it. If you're recasting one, you need to have the sibling be the same. That would be
Agreed.
my argument with
I'll
that.
agree there. So, with that, Buddha, Journey Smollett Bell or Amelia Clark?
Only because I've seen her in more things. That's Amelia Clark.
Johnny Storm.
I don't know enough young actors, so Mel gave me Derek Thieler. I looked him up. He looks like a Johnny Storm.
He does.
That's all I got. It's not even mine.
And if you've ever seen Baby Daddy, he has the comedic chops that, the wit that Johnny is known for. My choice, following suit with choosing Journey Smollett Bell as Miss Invisible Woman, I went with Jordan Calloway as
And who is that?
Johnny Storm. For any Black Lightning fans out there, he plays, oh my god, Painkiller.
Is it with a C or a K?
C. LLOW. There he is. What's his name? In Black Panther? Not Black Panther, Black Lightning.
Khalil Payne.
Khalil. I should know that's my nephew's name. But he plays Khalil in Black Lightning. Great actor. Definitely has the look of Johnny Storm. Handsome guy. Young. And
Is he that young?
yeah, he's 22.
No. He does look. I would buy him as a Johnny Storm. So, didn't actually say.
Yeah, but he's in his early 20s. He fits the bill.
He looks. I could see him as a jokester. I've seen pieces of Black Lightning, but never a full episode.
Now, in Black Lightning, he plays a much more serious role, but he has moments where you can see that just a little bit of arrogance put into that portrayal, you could have Johnny Storm. And so that coupled with the Journey Smollett, there's your brother sister, and in case people don't like the specs of the character being altered, even though they're brother sister, I picked Derek Thieler as my second choice.
So, Buddha, no matter which one you pick, you're picking a point for Mel. Because I didn't pick either.
Well, we're picking which one you think would be better. Jordan Calloway or Derek Thieler?
Jordan Calloway.
Boom.
Alright, now we're on
To the Thing.
The Thing, the last of the original group members of the Fantastic Four.
Yep. So I
have two.
had two, but actually I only have one. Because if we
Because was your other one Derek Thieler again?
No, it wasn't Derek Thieler on this one. But if we are keeping the age range,
Derek Thieler, he wants to make you money.
He looks more like a Doom than a good guy. Like,
who?
Derek Thieler. Like every picture I've
Have you seen that guy smile? He has like a $10 million smile.
That's what I'm seeing. It's just like He's angry.
Look at him smiling, and you just want to go. Whenever I see him smile, I go, look at him. He's so cheesy. But, so my thing, I had two choices. Both great choices, but they're above the age restrictions. So.
Who were they?
The Rock
Yeah.
and John Cena.
Okay. Yeah, I can see both of them.
I think The Rock would be a fantastic Ben Grimm. Just take Agent Hobbs from the Fast and Furious franchise, put him in a rock suit of armor, and you have the thing. Oh my gosh.
And you have The Rock as a rock guy.
Like for real. Like, okay,
Jokes
so
abound.
I take it back. The Rock is my first choice.
Okay.
Bottom line, The Rock. I don't care how old he is. He's going to be CGI for most of it anyway. And the fact that he's coming out with a movie where he's literally facing Black Superman, The Rock can do anything. He's Samoan Superman. My second choice is his cousin, Roman Reigns. If y'all don't know who that is, he's a wrestler. Big guy, long hair, angry looking all the time. To me, like
Ours are nowhere close.
me and Buddha were discussing this, and
Like a tenth of charisma.
he doesn't have much charisma. Roman Reigns, he doesn't. But that's part of like Ben Grimm. He's not very charismatic.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
He's Mama's boy down at the Yancey Street.
Yeah, but that doesn't say charisma.
He's not The Rock charismatic.
Yeah, The Rock is charismatic.
Yeah.
So I will go Roman Reigns for my second. And apparently we have seriously diverged here.
So I wasn't anywhere near the wrestling core. I was more on who I thought would be good starting point as a human, and then doing. And I'm going to start with my second choice, but John Boyega.
Ooh, that is a good choice. Finn, Buddha. From Star Wars.
No.
That is a good choice.
My second one, and I looked, and he's a little bit up there on the age range, but he's still in his 30s. Is Christopher Hivju.
Why does that sound familiar?
Tormund.
Oh!
Tormund as Ben Grimm.
Oh, that could work. That could work. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, Buddha, you got your. Those are four very good choices.
Tormund.
Agreed. It's Tormund. All right. So far we have for Reed, John Krasinski, Sue, Emilia Clarke. These are Buddha's choices. For Johnny, Jordan Calloway, and for Ben,
Christopher Hivju? I don't. Sorry, I'm butchering the name.
I think it's Christopher Hivju.
Hivju?
I think it's Hivju.
Hivju.
I'm not sure, and we're butchering.
We're not
our
linguists.
ads, yeah. All right. So on to the bad guys. Dr. Doom. I'll let you go first because I know mine's gonna make you go, what?
Mine, I've been thinking he should be doomed since we first had this conversation months ago, and it's my go-to. And yes, I know he's already played a big Marvel villain in another franchise, but
yeah.
Michael Fassbender is like pitch perfect for me as Dr. Doom. He can get that rage and that bitterness. We've seen it. I don't know if he would do it again because he just did Magneto a lot, but I think he would be amazing as Doom.
I went with somebody who's been in a comic movie or two or three.
Well, mine's been in
But he
4
was
now.
in The Opposite Company.
Ooh.
Ben Affleck.
He's old.
He's like 47, 48. He is older.
Yeah.
But I mean, physically, he could pull it off. Ben Affleck to me is a great actor. And
At points. He's done some crap, but when he's good, he's really good.
right. So I think he would absolutely kill it. My second choice, and neither Buddha nor Roth know this person, and 90% of you all don't, but he's a local actor here in Louisville. His name's John Wells. I follow him on Facebook, and every now and again he'll post clips of movies he's been in and stuff, and that dude's range is insane. Like, dude can act. And I think he has this look, like,
He does look like a Doom.
right? Handsome dude, but he looks
Oh,
like...
God. That one there.
Right? So, he has the look, he has the acting, he's has the physical capability. He's around our age. I think he's 37, 38. Maybe, actually, I think he might be 36.
I'm not that old. Alright.
Yeah, but John Wells, I think, would be a great Doom. And I really think it'd be a risk for Marvel that would pay off. I think that he would get in there and kill it. So, I'll have to tag him in the video. So let him know that we gave him a shout out. We think you should be in the MCU, John.
Alright.
Buddha? I mean,
John Wells was the only one I liked of any of those.
really? From left field, Louisville, Kentucky actor John Wells as Dr. Doom. Alright, so...
We're trying to get you work.
I'm trying to get you Marvel work.
Big stinky paycheck.
He, and dude can sing. Like, dude can sing. Anywho, Galactus.
Doom is known for his singing voice.
Galactus.
Galactus.
You wanna go? I'll go first.
Okay.
Paul Giamatti. Look. Paul Giamatti. So,
Is he still alive?
he is still alive. I don't
I haven't
see...
seen him in anything in like a decade.
I don't see Paul Giamatti
He was
putting on...
Rhino.
What? Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
He was what?
Rhino.
Yeah. I don't see Paul Giamatti putting on the tuning fork helmet and I am Galactus. I see him more as a Galactus projection. And I think he would pull that off. I think he can pull off scary devil posing as a human galactic entity threatening Mr. Fantastic and the Fantastic Four. So I don't think Marvel's going to do an actual actor in the suit. I think it'll be... I don't think Galactus as himself, as the big purple monster, will have a voice as much as a commanding presence. But when he needs to speak, I think he'll do it either through his herald or through a projection. That's why I want Paul Giamatti. I think...
I want the big purple suit.
Oh, I want that too, but I don't want that to be tall.
Marvel's been pretty good about that.
Right.
My choice, I have a choice for the body and then a choice for the voice. So if we're doing the big imposing body in the suit, it's Hafbor Jakius Bjornsson,
Thor?
the mountain.
Yeah, his name's Thor.
Oh, his name's
His
Thor?
name's Thor Bjorgensen.
That's...
He changed it to Thor.
Oh, well then Thor. So,
Yeah.
him for the body, and Marshala
Yes.
Ali is the voice.
Okay, so yeah, oh my gosh, you win. Like, I'm not even going to try to contend with that. Mahershala Ali is one of the greatest actors of this generation. He is phenomenal. I could watch that man cook chicken. Whew, you win. Like, we're not even going
That's just the voice.
I mean, we'll ask Buddha just, because, but Buddha, Paul Giamatti or Mahershala Ali? Like, not going to argue with you. All right, so
Alright,
Silver Surfer, mine.
the Herald.
The Herald. So, to me, Silver Surfer needs a couple of things to be Silver Surfer. He needs to be lean, tall, thin, and muscular, because whoever this dude is going to literally have to be 90% naked most of the time. So,
Agree.
with that, thinking of that, I came up with Derek Feeler. No, he's my second choice. My first choice is Cam Giganday.
Who?
Cam Giganday. Have you ever seen Never Back Down?
No.
Twilight.
No, we don't count him in Twilight. Because him and Never Back Down is what I was thinking about.
I'm trying to think of something he would know him in. And it might just be Twilight. That's about it.
Tall, lean, thin, and he can act. My favorite movie with Cat Giggin Day, Who's Your Caddy? Who's Your Caddy? Oh god, that movie is so funny. But yeah, unless he does, he becomes Silver Surfer, then that'd be my favorite movie with him.
So, because once he turns, we just need some with the body shape more, but it's not going to be as much from the like, he's got the good jawline and the good cheekbones, and he's thin. I'm actually rooting for Keanu. Keanu Reeves as Silver Surfer. Him as Neo is pretty close to how I view Norrin Rad would be, so I think him as Silver Surfer would be pretty good. And he's still got the chops and the bod. He keeps putting out the John Wick movies.
I could see it. I just think he's too old. He's like 70.
He's not 70.
I know he's not 70. It's like what, 40?
54.
54. Cat Giggin Day.
But he looks like he's 38. Because Keanu ages slowly. Not as slowly as Paul Rudd, who's 50.
See, if I was going to cast Keanu as anything, it would be Mandarin.
That's
Wait, what?
actually looks pretty well.
Right. Mandarin. Like the actual
Comic
Mandarin.
version of
True.
Right.
Not
Like
the
the Ten
one-
Rings. I think he would be great as Mandarin. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big Keanu fan. I think he's a good actor. It's just most of his work I was just not.
he's a so-so actor.
Yeah.
He's an amazing person.
Right. He's the best kind of person. Like, but I think as Mandarin he would be great. Imagine Neo as a bad guy. Whew. I think he'd be pretty good.
I think he'd be good as Silver Surfer.
But that's not what we're doing here today. We are not doing Iron Man.
I love you 3000.
Stop! Cam Giggin Day or Keanu Reeves?
I'm gonna have to go Cam Giggin Day.
Okay.
Keanu could be much better cast.
Exactly.
And I
And
wouldn't want to waste him.
Mole Man.
Mo man. Paul Giamatti. I love that guy,
Let
man.
me first look up Mole Man.
I'm telling you, 2 actors I can watch in anything. That's Paul Giamatti and
David Thielen.
No,
Thielen.
Thieler. Derek Thieler.
Derek.
But no, it's Paul Giamatti and oh my god, how did I forget his name?
An impressive actor.
It's on
remember
the
him.
tip of my tongue.
Because we're old.
Oh my god,
What was something he was in?
Hunger Games.
Really never seen them?
Oh my god.
That guy just looks like Danny DeVito should play him.
Yes.
Mo Man?
Agreed.
Absolutely.
Except for Dan, he's way too old.
Yeah, but he just looks like Danny DeVito.
He's huge.
Stanley Tucci?
Yes, Stanley Tucci.
He's
Tucci
already
gang,
been in
Tucci
the
gang.
Marvel Universe.
Has he?
Captain America.
Oh yeah, but that character's dead and doesn't exist anymore. So I mean, come
That
on.
doesn't.
But come on.
No, he was already.
But again, I'm not saying
The
cast him in
MCU.
anything. Yeah, I'm not saying cast him in Tucci or anything.
Oh.
I'm saying 2 actors that I can watch in anything.
Oh,
It's Stanley Tucci and Paul Giamatti.
2 old white men.
Don't matter. I love the song.
I don't know. I was going for more comedic, so I went with John Bradley.
Who's that?
Sam.
Samuel Todd.
Samuel Tully.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have him as Mole Man.
Okay, but my second option for Mo Man Buddha, and I want you to really think this out before you pass a judgment. Just think of him as Mo Man.
See that face? That face is already judging you.
And watch, as soon as I say it and he gives it 2 seconds of thought, he's gonna be like, oh, it will be amazing. You ready? Braun Strowman.
No.
Yes. Braun Strowman as Mole Man. You know who Braun Strowman is?
A wrestler.
Yeah. He's 6'10", 380 pounds.
He's someone you would want to put in the Galactus suit before the
Right.
Mole Man suit.
No, I want Braun Strowman as Mole Man. That would be the funniest thing. Because could you imagine? Oh, it's just Mo. What the? Braun Strowman comes walking up like he does, wearing his wrestling gear with a mole on it.
We do know Marvel is a fan of height trolling. They cast
Peter Dinklage.
Peter Dinklage as a 12-foot tall dwarf in Infinity War. Alright, so
That's him, by the way.
That would be great.
so
All right, final tally.
who was that?
That was Braun Strowman.
No, but who's he?
Who's your mole man?
With your choice.
That was he.
He just wants Paul Giamatti and everything.
He does.
All right, that was
Paul Giamatti as the entire Fantastic Four cast.
no.
He'd watch the movie.
I put
He
Derek
what?
Steeler for 3 things.
You did.
You want Derek Steeler and Paul Giamatti?
I put Derek Steeler as Reed, Johnny, and Silver Surfer.
He gets nothing.
So
He is over 3, ain't he?
so
My Fantastic Four. Or you go yours first.
no. We were gonna go with who had the final tally?
Oh.
What Buddha picked.
Okay. So, but
So, Mr. Fantastic,
John Krasinski.
Invisible Woman, Emilia Clarke. Well, keep your hand up.
All right. That's all in my head.
Oh. Human Torch,
Jordan Calloway.
The Thing, Tormund,
Doom, John Wells.
Galactus, Marshala Ali,
Silver Surfer, Cam Giganday.
Mole Man, John Bradley.
Oh, we tied?
We tied.
And
Oh.
look, the fingers y'all were holding up too.
Hey!
I think that would actually be a bomb cast, but I think we need...
We would need to change something there because we want.
Misundi.
We need to change Human Torch.
What'd you say, Buddha?
Misundi.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
swapping her out for the Emilia Clarke
Yes.
because that's a better choice
This Sunday.
considering the rest of it.
So
What's her name?
I don't remember. Come on.
Natalie Emmanuel.
There we go.
Natalie Manuel as Sue Storm.
Well, if that's the case, then I win because you have 3 if we're going with his for 1.
No. No, you have 3. Because he chose your character, Emilia Clarke.
Oh, we're talking about.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
win.
Damn it.
But that is actually a really good choice.
That's why Emilia Clarke burned everything down.
It's Roth's fault, y'all.
Yeah.
The entire last episode.
It's because she didn't get cast in Fantastic Four.
Alright, so I think that was really fun. We have our Fantastic Four.
Next time we do numbers on like fan casting, we need to make it an odd number so we can have a winner.
Yes. Yes, we do. I think we subconsciously did that because we're all winners in God's eyes.
Fantastic Four, we both had 4.
My fingers still smell like chicken. Anywho.
That wasn't weird at all.
So that was a fun episode. A lot of fun. Next episode.
Are we gonna? I don't know what we're gonna do. Are we gonna talk about it or not?
Oh, we're going to talk about it. Game of Thrones series finale.
So, the community is rather divided whether or not the series is dropping the ball in the last season.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
What, that it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at this point, the people who are saying that it's not, that it's great, that it's fantastic, are still riding the hype of the first 6 seasons.
7.
6.
Well, yeah.
Because 7 was, eh. And then 8's just like, what? 8 feels like you're on a roller coaster that's been like the best roller coaster you've ever been on. And then instead of continuing it with all its loops and twirls, they just send you straight down right for the exit. And you're just in there, what is going on? Until you plow into the wall and have to exit. But yeah, so we'll discuss Game of Thrones. Again, thank you all who are still watching us. We're going to be doing these
Like
a
and
lot.
subscribe.
So yeah, like, subscribe, comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Share. And again, comment down below episode ideas, suggestions on how we can make this better, more fun. Seems like we do our best work on the fly. Because this was literally, we decided this, we were actually filming something else. And I was like, ooh, wait, let's do this. And
Let's fan cast the Fantastic Four.
and they were like, huh, yeah, let's do that.
We did pretty good, I think.
Yeah, we did.
I like our
High five.
Fantastic Four.
I do too.
We have to, we
Mahershala Ali as
we-
Galactus is frightening, man. Like, the more I think about it, I imagine Cottonmouth, the size of the mountain, telling me I'm about to eat your planet. Okay, go ahead. I'm not.
It's yours.
Wow. You wanna go Super Saiyan again? I don't.
No.
Don't pull anything.
No, because
Oh, I wish you could edit so you could just my hand just blocking out the screen. And Mr. Fantastic. That'd be pretty cool.
doing what?
Going zzz, stretching, keep blocking that thing.
I have no idea how to do that.
Maybe either. That's way beyond our pay grade.
Yeah. You know how long it took me to do a little bit of lightning around us?
I know.
For 3 seconds?
But it was worth it.
3.5 seconds? 4 hours. That's why you got to see it twice.
I got paid.
Yeah.
Alright. Bye!
Bye!
So
That required jazz hands?
it did. You did the jazz hands. I did.
Jazz hands.